By Alice Phillips. Day 1. East Bank Wonders, where time begins to blur. The moment I stepped aboard the Jaz Jubilee, I knew I wasn't just checking into a cruise. I was stepping into a moving temple of elegance. The Nile glided past like a ribbon of silk under an Egyptian sun, and I stood at the rail, mesmerized. Later that afternoon, the real magic began. We journeyed to the Karnak Temple. I swear, no photo or documentary ever prepared me for its sheer scale. Towering columns, carved with stories, colossal statues staring through time. It felt like walking through a silent epic. I paused under the hypostyle hall, neck craned, heart racing. How did they build this? And why does it still feel so alive? Just as the sun dipped, we moved to the Luxor Temple. Its golden sandstone glowed like fire against the evening sky. The temple's massive pylons and rows of sphinxes pulled me into another world. The quiet there wasn't silence. It was reverence. Summary of the day. First steps into ancient Egypt's heart, and already spellbound. Day 2. West Bank mysteries and a river of dreams. The second day unfolded like an ancient scroll. We crossed to the West Bank, Egypt's city of the dead. Walking through the Valley of the Kings, my skin prickled. The air itself felt dense with secrets. Inside one tomb, the artwork still pulsed with color. I whispered to myself, "This has been here for over 3,000 years, and I'm here, seeing it." We passed by the Colossi of Memnon, and I stood dwarfed by those ancient guardians. Though cracked and worn, their silence shouted stories. By midday, we were back on board, sails unfurled, as we drifted toward Edfu, passing through Esna Lock. I lay on the sun deck, watching palm trees blur into sandy horizons. The Nile whispered below, calm, steady, eternal. Summary of the day. The tombs spoke, and the river listened. Day 3. Temples of gods and crocodiles. Dawn broke as we sailed into Edfu, and the air was crisp with promise. A horse-drawn carriage, yes, seriously, whisked me to the Temple of Horus, the best-preserved temple in Egypt. The moment I entered, 2 falcon-headed statues greeted me like ancient bouncers. The reliefs here were so sharp, it was as if the artisans had just finished yesterday. Back on board, we floated to Kom Ombo, where twin gods Horus and Sobek share a temple. The evening light gave the sandstone a golden blush, and the carved crocodiles of Sobek practically winked at me. The attached crocodile museum was eerie and fascinating, with real mummified crocs. I left with a weird mix of awe and chills. That night, I sipped hibiscus tea under the stars as the boat sailed toward Aswan. Summary of the day. Temples by day, crocodile gods by dusk, starlit Nile by night. Pure magic. Day 4. Aswan's charms and a dam with a legacy. Waking in Aswan was like waking inside a postcard. Palm trees lined the shore, and feluccas danced on the water like white butterflies. First stop, the high dam. Massive, concrete, commanding. Not ancient, but deeply important. The view from the top was all shimmering water. Lake Nasser spread out like a blue desert. Then came the serene Philae Temple, rescued from rising waters, and now on Agilkia Island. We reached it by motorboat, and the arrival alone gave me goosebumps. Columns surrounded me like guardians, and I just stood there listening to the wind weave through history. Dedicated to Isis, it carried a quiet, sacred energy. Summary of the day: a goddess's temple, a river's heartbeat. Today was beautifully balanced. Day 5, farewell by felucca. After days of sandstone and gods, the riot of green, purple, and pink flowers felt like stepping into a different Egypt. I wandered the shady paths alone, soaking in scents and bird song. The Nile shimmered through the trees. It was calm, quiet, perfect. Summary of the day: the journey ends gently, gracefully, on a breeze. 5 days, temples and tombs, gods and kings, water and wind. The Jaz Jubilee didn't just carry me down a river. It ferried me through time. I came here seeking stories, and I leave with them etched in my heart forever.